Right on the western front.
I'll never get that.
Val, you ready? Mrs. Hagar?
Ready?
Go ahead.
Oh, my God.
You gotta call the meeting to order.
I'll call the meeting in order.
You do it.
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Statement of notice publication, Chapter 231, 1975, in completeness with the Chapter 231 of Public Law of 1975. Notice of this meeting is to be held at the Criminal Justice Building, 61 Main Street, South River, as been published in the Home News Tribune on January 5th, 2024, posted on the Municipal Building Bulletin Board, the Borough website, and the front door of the Criminal Justice Building at 61 Main Street of South River. Roll call, Mrs. Hager.
Mayor Gindi,
Here.
Councilwoman Ballas.
Here.
Councilman Seula,
Here.
Councilman DeZemian,
Here.
Councilman Gertenski,
Here.
Councilman Krenzel,
Here.
Council President Oliveira.
Here.
Please stand for the salute.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moment of silence. Please be seated. We have nothing for proclamations, agenda session. We're going to go to the reports. Bruce?
Thanks. Really no change in my report, given the holidays between the last meeting and this one, but if you like, I'll just go through it quickly. The 2023 local aid program, we're designing that. The 2023 local aid, we applied for that. We haven't heard from them. 2024 local aid program was awarded, and we submitted a proposal. 2024 local transportation projects grants, if you do want to submit, the deadline is June 30th. Substation, we processed all the paperwork and the contractor can begin work. And the stormwater assistance grant, we're doing some mapping of the lines over the winter time with the money that we were authorized. And that is it.
Anything for Bruce? Nope. All right, guess we'll go to Joe.
Thank you. Just one thing, in the process of closing out the 2023 records, and hopefully next week or so, everything will be closed out, and then we can start working on 24's budget.
Okay.
That's it.
Age?
The only thing I have is that we're working on the borough calendar and should be back hopefully by the end of the month, and we'll be handing them out then. That's all I have.
Chief?
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. My apologies for not being at the reorg meeting. As well, you know, my wife got me sick over the weekend, so I was home the whole entire week. It spiraled because the Philadelphia Eagles lost, so it was just got worse. So I don't really have anything for this meeting. I know there's something on there for the agenda for Adam D. Haynes being promoted to dispatcher supervisor. He was one of the only ones that were qualified for the position. So, you know, anybody has any questions about that position that's on the agenda, please let me know. But other than that, Happy New Year, and hopefully it's a good New Year. Hopefully it's a good year, I'm sorry.
Crossing guards.
Crossing guards, yes. If anybody wants a part-time job, please reach out to the police department. We have applications here. We are in dire need of crossing guards. Our crossing guards, they're very unique. They have a contract which allows them for time off, sick days. So when they call out sick or they take vacation time, it causes our police officers. We pull from the road and they actually work those posts. So if we can get more part-time crossing guards to come in and fill those posts, it would be greatly beneficial for the police department.
Thank you, Chief. First Assistant Chief Billy Smith.
Thank you. The report, Chief.
Thank you. You have anything?
I have nothing tonight, Mayor.
Art?
I have nothing, Mayor. Thank you.
All right, we'll start at the end. Councilman Krenzel?
Planning to have a meeting shortly in the near future with the Committee on Utilities and also with the Cable Television Advisory Board. That's it.
Councilman Krasinski.
Thank you, Mayor. A few things. The Office on Aging has a few items about Ring doorbells, a food party, that's a creation contest, and a bingo. Please check the website for details on these events. Thank you.
Council President.
Winter programs are underway. Wrestling has had their first matches. Basketball has had their first game already. And this past weekend, our U14 and U8 cheerleaders participated in the first competition of the year, with the U8s getting second place and the U14 getting third place. Overall, it was a great experience. They're going to continue to compete. And we have more matches. So we're going to try to publicize any home games that we may have in case if any of the residents would like to attend. But just please take a look at Parks and Rec's Facebook page. That's all I have, Mayor.
Councilman DeZemian.
I look forward to attending the meetings of the committees I'm assigned to throughout the year. So we're really looking forward to all this.
Councilwoman.
I just have one thing. In our consent resolutions later, we're going to be again waiving the pet licensing late fees through April 1st. And so far, the information I got, the rabies clinic will be held March 16th at the DPW building. And I'll let you know further information as it goes along.
Thank you. Councilman Seola.
Once I get everybody on the appointments that I'm in charge of, the liaison, I'll be scheduling meetings with each one. That's it.
And I have nothing for now. I'll talk about it during my comments. Anybody from the public, 10 minutes, please come up, state your name and your address.
I'll make a motion to open.
Thank you. Make a
Make
motion.
motion open.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Anybody?
Make a motion to close. Oh,
Now, hold on.
I'm Sherry Garrettson. I'm at 153 Cam Avenue. All right. I'm sorry I missed the swearing in last week. Probably the last one I'll see before my husband and I retire and move away. The people, those who showed up to vote, have spoken, and congratulations to those of you who've been entrusted with your offices. Now you represent all of us, those who voted for you, those who didn't. I wanted to talk about party politics, which in our country has become a lot like high school football. In high school, you're blindly loyal to your team because, well, it's fun and it's just a harmless rivalry and a way to express your pride in your school. And assuming everyone plays fairly, it just becomes about winning. You know, there's something very simple and sort of pure about it. You win or you lose and you prepare for the next game. Then you graduate and you move on to the grown-up world where there's much more at stake. People's health, livelihoods, the safety of their homes and schools. There are facts to be reckoned with. Things get complicated. Sometimes there's no choice that doesn't involve compromise or that clearly benefits everyone. I've lived here 25 years, a much shorter time than most, if not all of you. I raised 2 children in this town, and I have happy memories and some strong attachments here. Longtime residents have told me about the sweetness of the old days, hanging out on Main Street after school, the various immigrant groups that have established themselves here and gave South River its flavor, literally. Shout out to the good restaurants in town. People care about each other here and can be incredibly generous in helping those in need. But these days, South River is known for other things too. Bitter party politics, pushing through projects that haven't been thoroughly thought through and end up costing more to fix than they would have cost to do right in the first place. There's at least a perception that we leave on the table millions of dollars of grants that could be used to improve the town for all because we don't want to take them from an entity like the county that is governed by the other party. I've even heard firsthand accounts of ordinances being unevenly enforced, even in a punitive way, according to whether you're liked by or affiliated with the governing party. I've heard that the way things are set up make it discouraging for business investment that would help the town have a more sustainable economy. This year's national election promises to be particularly fraught. I'm hoping that all of you in our tiny borough, less than 2 miles square, will model a different way to govern this year. That there will be respect in the way you talk and listen to each other, to your political rivals, and your constituents who may have different ideas about and issues with the way things have always been done. Let's lean into due diligence and talk to similar towns who have successfully dealt with the challenges we face. Let's consult with our commissions and let them bring lived experience and up-to-date facts to the table before we make big investments. Because politics isn't a team sport. The stakes are too high for blind loyalty. The fact is, we're all on the same team. Nobody runs for Borough Council thinking, yay, I'll get elected, then I'm going to wreck this town. Everybody wants what's good for the town. Let's make sure we play the long game and make carefully considered decisions that bring home a win for the entire town. Both sides in the recent election campaigned on the idea that South River can and will be better. Let's start with how we talk to and about each other and how we make decisions together. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from the public? Going once? Going twice? Motion?
Make a motion to close.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Thank you. Mayoral appointments. That's pretty much all on me, so. Yep. Mrs. Hager, can you do the consent resolution, please?
Whereas Resolution 2024-01 authorizes the Borough Council to utilize the consent agenda to adopt various resolutions of a routine and non-controversial nature at one time. Now therefore be it and is hereby resolved that the below listed resolutions are hereby adopted by the Borough Council in whole as if the same were individually acted upon.
Make a motion that we read Resolution 23 separately, please.
Been pulled.
That was pulled.
It's pulled?
Yeah,
Oh, well,
Oh, okay.
not on here.
sorry about
It's
that.
not on here.
Yeah, that was pulled.
Okay. Okay, so bear with me, guys. Consent resolutions 2024-10 to 2024-70. 10, authorize the borough clerk to administer all 2024 legal games of chance licenses. 11, approve NJLM conference attendance. 12, cash management plan. 13, signatories on financial documents. 14, interest on delinquent taxes. 15, authorize execution of NJDEP sanitary sewer extension applications. 16, appoint borough auditor. 17, appoint public defender. 18, appoint special tax counsel. 19, appoint bond counsel. 20, appoint employment labor counsel. 21, appoint electric engineer. 22, appoint insurance risk manager. 24, appoint information technology services. 25, appoint precision analytical services. 26, appoint agri-environmental and laboratory services. 27, appoint Middlesex County Transportation Coordinating Committee representative, mayor designee. 28, appoint public safety compliance officer. 29, appoint Middlesex County Municipal Joint Insurance Fund representatives. 30, appoint Central Jersey Health Insurance Fund commissioners. 31, appoint Board of Health members. 32, appoint Cultural Arts and Heritage Commission member. 33, resolution amending council liaison appointments. 34, authorizing the submission for the Middlesex County Enhanced Recycling Grant. 35, appoint Zoning Board of Adjustment members. 36, appoint Watershed Management Area 9 representative. 37, appoint Middlesex County Urban Forestry Advisory Committee representative. 38, appoint Public Power Association of New Jersey representative. 39, authorize power purchase and sale agreements. 40, appoint Middlesex County Solid Waste Advisory Committee representative. 41, appoint 2024 school crossing guards. 42, appoint special law enforcement officers class 1. 43, appoint special law enforcement officers class 3. 44, appoint local emergency planning committee. 45, appoint recycling coordinator. 46, appoint South River Free Public Library Board of Trustee members. 47, appoint fire police for South River Fire Department. 48, appoint member to Economic Development Commission. 49, appointing Continuity Operations Group as a professional consultant. 50, appoint members to Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. 51, appoint Cable Television Advisory Board member. 52, appoint Agro-Environmental and Laboratory Services for Water Treatment Plant Engineer Non-Electrical. 53, appoint CME Associates for Water Treatment Plant Engineer Non-Electrical. 54, appoint CDM Smith for Water Treatment Plant Engineer Non-Electrical. 55, authorize certain utility refunds. 56, authorizing the requisition of funds for payment to the custodian of school monies. 57, resolution authorizing Sergeant John Kenny to serve as acting lieutenant. 58, authorize pet licensing late fee waiver. 59, authorize continued membership of the Middlesex County Joint Insurance Fund. 60, property tax refund for a total disabled veteran. 61, authorizing the purchase of rock salt. 62, awarding contract for 2024 janitorial services. 63, awarding contract for 2024 electric utility department materials. 64, awarding contract for 2024 motor vehicle parts and supplies. 65, awarding contract for 2024 public works function and utility maintenance. 66, authorizing appointment of Adam DeHanes as head dispatcher / dispatch supervisor. 67, appoint members to the Municipal Alliance. 68, authorize the bills and claims list. 69, appoint instrumentation, automation, and computer system of the water utility. 70, appoint planning board member.
Council, what's your pleasure?
Make a motion to approve the consent resolutions?
Second.
Motion by Councilman Seola, seconded by Councilwoman Ballas.
Councilwoman Ballas?
Yes.
Councilman Siula?
Yes, with the abstention of number 68, numbers 23-02976, 23-00490, and 23-03300.
Councilman DeZemian?
Yes.
Councilman Gerchensky?
Yes.
Councilman Krenzel?
Yes.
Council President Olivera?
Yes.
Council, is there anything for new business?
Not yet.
We're going to start off governing body comments. Councilman Seola?
Like I said before, is wait for the new committees to get started, and just want to wish everybody happy and healthy New Year.
Councilwoman?
Yeah, the same. Happy New Year, and I look forward to working with all the commissions that I have been appointed to, and that's all.
Councilman DeZemian?
Yes, as the new member up here, I look forward to the year ahead.
Councilman Krenzel?
Just wish everybody a happy, healthy, and prosperous New Year.
Councilman Krasinski?
Same thing too. A happy new year to everyone, and I'd like to thank all of our public service workers that help the community.
Council President?
Just Happy New Year to everyone. I'm sure everyone knows there's a new COVID strain going around. Be safe. Unfortunately, my entire family got it. We're coming out. Finally, we're good. That's why I'm wearing a mask. But just wash your hands. Be safe out there. It is going around. And I just hope that everyone is doing well. And as you mentioned, we look forward to working with everyone and hopefully getting, South River on a better track and making sure that we're moving in a direction that can prosper the town.
Thank you. I know we all received this on our mailboxes. We had an anonymous letter that came through. The person was not happy with code enforcement, but what they didn't know is code enforcement was that Tom Dropa, which was our previous code enforcement, left us back in September, October, and we filled that seat sometime in November, December. Since then, she's been doing a remarkable job of picking up on all the issues in town. It's not easy, considering that she just walked into this position. But whoever gave us this letter, I like to address it. So if you could at least give me an address to where this issue is, I'll be more than happy to come out to you. I've already had 2 people email me with issues in the past week and a half, and I've gone straight to their house. Mrs. Garrettson, I totally agree with what you were saying. We are not here to bicker back and forth. We are here to work with the town. We have a long job ahead of us, and believe me when I tell you, we're going to move this town in a way that has never been moved. As for everyone else, thank you for coming to the council meeting. I wish you all a happy and healthy new year. Can I get an adjournment?
Make a motion for adjournment.
Councilman?
I second.
Thank you. Councilman Seola and Councilman DeZemian. Motion. All right, meeting's adjourned.
Everyone's in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Sorry.